Hello again, everybody. Welcome back for some more Super Mega Baseball 4 Season 3 action. Today we have game number 46 as the Tundra is coming to town, taking on the Neon. This is the battle of the two teams with the best records in each conference, as both teams are 30 and 15. And they're only 2 games away from the all-time win record in the league, which is 32, which is set back in Season 1 with the Neon and Lucky Breaks both had 32 wins. So the Neon have a chance to break that record. They have 3 games left. They need to win all 3 to do that. Tundra, same as goes for them as well. So either one of these teams could break the record, but they got to get past this game first. So looking at the 2 teams, as I said, Tundra's at 30 and 15. They're going to have, what's his name, Sterling Agro on the mound. He is 3 and 3 with a 5.33 ERA, so not terribly great so far this season. Yeah, the Neon are going to have Owen Lozano on the mound, who's 7 and 1 with a 2.43 ERA, and he is himself having a pretty good season. This might be his best season so far. But overall, these 2 teams have met twice in the past, as they don't see each other very often. This is only the 3rd meeting, but the Neon have a 2-0 record against the Tundra, and it's been kind of close, but not really. 13-9, they've outscored them. So we'll see what happens in this one. Neon are a bit of a downward slope. They lost to the Spider Bears last time out. Have currently lost 2 straight. So they're going to try to reverse their fortunes here and try to see, possibly set a new record if they can just win 3 more games. Or at least tie it if they can win 2 more. But we'll see what happens here. Let's get to the lineups. And looks like everybody should be good, even though we want Houndstooth back in here. He'll go back to short. Everybody else is good to go. That's the main lineup. Drummond is still injured, but she should be ready to go for the playoffs. Alright, that's good to go. Do we want to change the uniform out? Do we want to go with that one? That's the Christmas one from last season. I really should make a Halloween uniform too coming up, but that's still a few months out. Sure, we'll go with the team uniform number 3. Alright, let's get to the game here. So on the Tundra side, we have a little bit of injuries and or fatigue, as Ryu at 3rd and underhanded in center are both hit with a little bit of the fatigue / injury bug. Ryu is also a little high on the morale side, but Appleseed and Did are both down. On the Neon side, Barajas and Bird both a little high on the morale, but that's it. Even though they've lost 2 straight, they've been doing pretty decent. Tundra and Neon meet at home plate. It's a little bit hazy out here today. Big crowd on hand, seeing 2 of the best teams in the league. Keith Ramsey's going to be leading off for the Tundras. Troy Review 2nd, and Edgar Alfaro will be batting 3rd. As we're about to get underway here, as Keith Ramsey sets in, their shortstop batting 300 on the year with 1 homer, 8 RBIs. And Lozano looks in. First pitch. It's a strike, and this game is underway. Next pitch hit on the ground to Avenue out 2nd, who pick it up. Throw it over to Barajas at 1st for out number 1. And next up would be Troy Ryu, their 3rd baseman, batting .255. He's got 1 home run, 12 RBIs. And first pitch he sees is a strike on the outside corner. Fastball just misses high and in, ball 1. Check swings, that misses low, ball 2. Hit on the ground to 2nd, Avenue's got another play. She'll toss over to Barajas and repeat from the first out. That's out number 2. And next up's their first baseman, Edgar Alfaro, batting .283. He's got 9 home runs, 36 RBIs. And he looks at a strike on the outside corner. So Lozano's starting off pretty well, getting the lead on all hitters so far. So that one misses outside, ball 1. This one's hit on the ground to short. Houndstooth comes up with this one. Long toss across, in time for out number 3. And the Tundras are retired 1-2-3. Let's move to the bottom of the 1st inning. No score. Neon coming up for the first time. Ward Barajas will be leading off, followed by Chris Sloan and Bird batting 3rd. So leading off for the Neoners, Ward Barajas, the first baseman, batting .352. He's got 12 home runs, 26 RBIs. And the first pitch he sees is I thought it was going to be a strike. That's a little bit low. Ball 1. Little looper out towards short. Shortstop has it. Toss across in time to get Barajas by maybe a step. That's out number 1. That brings up the center fielder and team captain Chris Sloan, batting .326. He's got 15 home runs and 35 RBIs. He was keeping pace with Bird and Avenue for the home run lead, but unlikely he's going to catch him now. As that one's on the outside corner for strike 1-1. Swung underneath it and missed it. Strike 2. So 1-2 count. Hit on the ground to short. Ramsey's got himself another play. He'll throw on over, and that could end time to get Sloan. Next up is the right fielder, Kaylani Bird, batting .416 with 19 home runs and 47 RBIs. Having a monster season. But as good as those numbers are, it's not the best going on. That one's a swing and a miss. There's a strike on the inside, so it's 0-2. Misses outside, ball 1. That was a high pitch. Should have let that go, but she swings and grounds it out towards short. And Ramsey makes the play for the third out as he handled all 3 outs. So Neon go 1-2-3. Move to the top of the second inning. Still no score. Here's Augusta Appleseed, the second baseman, lead off the second inning, batting .315. He's got 38 RBIs with 12 homers, so a little bit of power in this bat of his. As he takes the first pitch high for a ball. Hit right up the middle and through. That's going to be a single, and Tundra get their first hit of the game. Sloan gets it back in. So leadoff man at first for Aspen Lloyd. He's batting .179 with 1 homer and 6 RBIs. He's the catcher. He cannot be their main catcher. Not with numbers like that. And he takes a pitch down low, just caught the zone for strike 1. Fouls it up behind the plate, so it's 0-2. Hit up the middle. This is going to drop for another hit. So back-to-back singles, but runners at first and second with nobody out. Tundra's in business here in the second. Here's Russ Did. Right fielder batting .287. He's got 6 homers, driven in 24. Takes outside for a ball. Fastball hit towards left. This is going to drop just foul. That would have drove in 1 run for sure. But that's a strike. Takes it low, ball 2. Looks at fastball, strike 2. So it's 2-2. Popped up on the infield. Avenue ranges out. Infield flies calls. Avenue hauls it in. So that's 1 away. Runners have to hold it first and second. And that brings up Dolly underhanded. Her second center fielder batting .176, 9 RBIs, 1 homer. And she's completely full on the first pitch, swung at and missed. Strike 1. But she gets the second one over towards first. Barajas has it to second for the out there. Back to first in time. No, safe. Just beat the throw. Let's see a replay of that one. That was close. As it stands, that's runners on the corners now with 2 outs. Near Charlie regulation. Batting .48. Watch her get the hit here. But nope, she's going to round the first pitch out towards second. Avenue has it over to first. That's out number 3. That ends the threat. Tundra's come up empty. Leave 2 runners on base. But do not score. Move to the bottom of the second inning. 0-0. See your score. So first up here in the second is Avenue to win. Second baseman batting .402 with 23 home runs, 56 RBIs. I think both of those are league records. As she smears the first pitch deep to center, and just like that, Neon take the lead. Home runs on the first pitch Avenue sees. That's her 21st of the year. 417 feet. RBI number 57. Her tear just continues as she continues to rack up more numbers for people to chase at future generations. Here's Kaylee Shipwreck, left fielder, batting .322. She's got 14 homers and 28 RBIs. And she pops the first pitch out into right center. Center fielder and right fielder converge, but right fielder takes the charge and Did hauls it in for out number 1. As the third baseman, Luca Instigate, steps in, batting .349, 9 homers, 22 RBIs. Takes the first pitch right down the middle for strike 1. Out in front, fouled it off to the right, so it's 0-2. And pitch, late swing, fouled it off to the left, out of play. Another late swing. This is going to drop and roll all the way to the wall in the corner. Left side. Left field had a little bit of issues picking it up, but no damage is done. Instigate cruises into second with a double. Now that brings up the catcher, Kid Moreno, batting .382, 15 home runs, 30 RBIs. See if he can get a hit, driving another run. First pitch outside, ball 1. This one's way high, ball 2. I think that one got away from the pitcher. Popped up, inner field. Moreno should have let that go. That was off his hands. Appleseed hauls it in for out number 2. So runner at second with 2 down. Here's Bear Houndstooth, the shortstop, batting .2 for 78. He's driven in 41 with 14 home runs. First pitch is taken down in the dirt, ball 1. Just missed outside, ball 2. Late swings. Couldn't catch the fastball, strike 1. Another fastball inside, ball 3, full count, almost. Fouled away, now it's a full count. And the pitch, late swing, fouled off to the right. Hit on the ground to second. This should end the inning. Appleseed over to first. That's out number 3. And it does indeed end the inning. But the Neon score first, a home run from Avenue. They take the 1-0 lead going into the top of the third. And here's the pitcher, Sterling Agro, leading off, batting .267. He's driven in 3. No bombs at the moment, but he could surprise people here. As Houndstooth has picked up an injury. I didn't see what injury that was. Let's take a look real quick. He is kind of hurt. I don't know what happened there. I didn't read it. But he's going to have to come out. Don't want to aggravate it too much further. We don't really have another shortstop, though. That's the problem. I mean, Arnold was playing that position. She could play there again. Yeah, I guess Arnold just go in there. That sucks. Houndstooth just came back in after missing a couple of games, and he's back out again. But let's get back to the count. It's 0-1 on the pitcher, so here's the second pitch. Swung on, fouled away, so it's 0-2. Fastball taken high for a ball. Pop foul right side out of play as that reaches the seats. Hit on the ground to short. And Arnold has no chance to really get acclimated to the position. As the first pitch, well, the first play is hit right to her. So here's Keith Ramsey. As they're back to the top of their order, he's 0 for 1. And right back to Arnold again. They're already testing her. Out at short. That's out number 2. Brings up Troy View, who's 0 for 1. First pitch swing past the diving Barajas out at first. That'll be a 2-out single. Brings up Alfaro, who's 0 for 1. Takes one on the outside corner, strike 1. That misses low, so it's 1-1. Fastball hit on the ground to second. Avenue has it over to first in time for out number 3. And that'll retire the Tundras as they leave another runner on base. Move to the bottom of the third. Still 1-0 now lead. As Owen Lozano steps in, he's the pitcher. Batting .303, driven in only 1. No home runs, but he's probably the fastest player on the team. If he can get on, he might cause some havoc because he takes a strike on the first pitch. Low and outside, ball 1. Right down the middle, swung on and fouled away. So it's 1-2. Inside for ball 2. Popped up left side, foul territory. Will this reach the seats or does he have a play? Third baseman is there, jumps, can't get it. Does reach the seats, so we'll do this again. He'll foul another one straight back. Hit on the ground to first. Alfaro picks it up, runs to the bag. And Lozano is retired for out number 1. So back to top of the order. Here's Barajas. He's 0 for 1. Lined up the middle, just missed hitting the pitcher. But that's going to be a single for Barajas. He cruises into first. So 1 out, runner at first for Chris Sloan, who's 0 for 1. See if the captain can come through, provide a little offense. Need some insurance runs. I don't think one run's going to be safe for this game. As he lines the first pitch he sees out and towards the left, that drops. That's going to be another single. Barajas is it safe at second. So runner at first and second now for Bird, who's 0 for 1. She can get things going with a good swing here. We know she's got the power in that bat. First pitch instead is going to be lined right to short, and that's caught for the out. But that brings up Avenue Win up next. She homered her first time up. She's just extending her lead. She's going to make it impossible for anybody to catch her now. Swings the first pitch, little loops that out towards second. Appleseed has it over to first in time to get Avenue, and that ends the inning. So the Neon leave 2 runners on, but they still lead by 1. It's moved to the top of the 4th inning. As Appleseed steps in, who just ended that last inning, half inning. He's 1 for 1 with a single. And that belt buckle stands out. And first pitch is fouled away to the right. Curveball misses inside. Another one fouled off the back screen, so it's 1-2. Fastball hit into center, but right at Sloan, who gloves it for out number 1. That brings up Aspen Lloyd. He's singled his first time up as well. He's 1 for 1. First pitch taken for a strike down low. Breaking ball swung on and missed. Couldn't reach it. So it's 0-2. Curveball just missed Lozano's head. As that goes into center field. Runner's going to be safe at first. Brings up Russ Did, batting with 2 outs. He's 0 for 1. Wait, it's 1 out. What am I talking about? Runner first, 1 out. Pitch from Lozano. It's a hit and run. Cruises into right field. Throw goes into third. Not in time. Runner just does beat the throw. That was close over there too. But now runner's on the corners with 1 out. Here's Dolly underhanded. She's 0 for 1. Lozano really needs a double play here to get out of this jam. Or a strikeout. First pitch misses inside. And breaking ball misses outside. 2-0. Fastball taken low for a strike. Another stolen base attempt. What happened? I don't know what happened there. Runner's thrown out at second, but I thought that was fouled off, but I guess not. Runner comes across, does a double steal. They stole home plate for the tying run. That was confusing. I need to see the replay, exactly what happened. As it stands, it's 2-2 count on the batter. She takes his fastball down low for strike 3. And something happened to tie up the score. It's 1-1. I didn't get to see exactly what happened other than the double steal that I thought was fouled off, but I guess not. 1-1 going into the bottom of the 4th. As the Neon come up here, Shipwreck 0 for 1. First pitch you see, swung on late, foul. Not foul, but just missed, strike 1. Fastball high and outside, ball 1. Fastball up high, it looked high, but it's called a strike, so it's 1-2. Lined into left center, this is going to go all the way to the wall. Shipwreck's going to have herself a double. Regulation gets it in, but not in time. Shipwreck slides, she's safe. So leadoff runner at second base. See if Instigate can get another hit. He's 1 for 1 with a double. Another double here will score the run. Fouls first pitch off to the right-hand side, out of play. Lined on the ground to third. Shipwreck is out in no man's land. She went on contact and got hung up here. And they're going to tag her out. So that's out number 1. Instigate's going to be safe at first. That play didn't go as planned. Here's Moreno, 0 for 1. And he's late on the first swing. Fouls it off out of play. Toss over. Instigate's not going anywhere yet. He's got the speed to go over there. Swung on and missed. That was a bad chase. 0-2. They toss over there again. They can't chase him again. He takes off. There's a slow grounder out toward the pitcher. They throw to second. They had no chance at him there. That could have cost him. But Marino was so super slow, he got thrown out at first. So 2 downs, runner at second. Here's Summer Arnold. Coming in for an injured Houndstooth, and she hits the first pitch out towards short, and she's thrown out at first for out number 3. So some wacky plays going on that last inning. So we move to the top of the 5th. 1-1 your score. So here's Charlie Regulation, 0-for-1. Batting .045. So looks at the first pitch, strike down low. Swings and fouls another one off, so it's 0-2. Swung at the fastball, couldn't get it, strike 3. That's 1 away, and here's Agro with the pitcher, 0-for-1. And he takes a curveball for a strike. Bad location, that's not where Lozano wanted that, right down the middle, and it's hammered into center for a hit. So runner at first with 1 out brings up Ramsey as they're back to top of their order. He's 0-for-2. Fastball caught the corner down low. Strike 1. Check swing just missed outside on that breaking ball. Hit over toward third. Instigate jumps up to get it off the glove, picks it up, not in time to get the runner at first. That's an infield single. That's just unfortunate. So it puts runners at first and second now for Ryu. Batting with 1 out. They got a chance to do some more damage here. It's just the first pitch right to Avenue. Gloves it, but there's nobody there at second base to catch the catch immediately. So the runner's going to be safe there. But now 2 outs. Brings up Alfaro. Avenue just happened to be at the right position at the right time on that one. So 2 outs. Runners at first and second. And the first pitch is hit right up the middle for a hit. Sloan fires it home. That's going to hold the runner at third. But that's going to load him up now. For their cleanup hitter, Appleseed, who's 1-for-2. A lot of power here. Need to be careful. He could put up a crooked number on this board with 1 swing. His first pitch misses low. Hit on the ground. Instigate lays out to get it over to first in time. That's out number 3. Tundras are erased. Leave the bases loaded. Neon get out of a jam. We move to the bottom of the 5th. Still knotted up at 1. So Lozano's batting here at the bottom of the inning. 0-for-1 so far. Really love to get him on. Have some speed to play with. This takes a strike on the outside corner. Swings at a bad one. Strike 2. Takes 1 inside for a ball. Check swing just missed inside. Way outside. Full count. 3-2. Swung early on that one. Fooled him with the off-speed pitch. Lozano goes down swinging. Brings up Barajas. 1-for-2 with a single. First pitch is fastball down the middle. Strike 1. Swung on. Fouled 1 away. So it's 0-2. Takes the breaking ball outside. Ball 1. Line shot out towards short. Ramsey lays out to get it. Throw across, not in time. Barajas is going to be safe with an infield single. Just did beat that throw. That brings up Chris Sloan now. He's 1-for-2 with a single. With 1 out, runner at first. He'll pop 1 out in the left center. Routine catch for out number 2. Barajas has to hold it first. And that brings up Kaylani Bird, who's 0-for-2. See if she can get a hold of 1 here. Nice pitch to swing at, but just missed. He was late. Swing and a miss. His fastball's outside for a ball. Out in front of the off-speed pitch. 1-2. slow roller out towards second. There's nobody covering first. This is going to be an infield single for Bird. Not what I had in mind, but that'll work. Let's now have Avenue back up at the plate. 1 for 2. Does have that home run to account for the only Neon run so far. And she's late on the fastball. Swing and a miss. Line shot out towards the left. That's going to drop for a foul, so it's 0-2. Popped up right side. This should end the inning. Appleseed's there, gloves it, out number 3. The Neon leave. Runners on first and second. Do not score. Move to the top of the 6th. Lots of scoring chances going to waste here so far. But we're still not up at 1, going to the top of the 6th. So here's Lloyd, their catcher, 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Got his average back up to 200. Swings the first pitch, fouls it off to the right. Hit on the ground to short. Arnold comes up with this one. She'll fire on over. Plenty of time to get the out there for out number 1. And that brings up Did, who's 1 for 2. This is pitch number 60. 60? Yeah, 60. No, 61. For the Lozano. That misses low. Check swing, but that's in there. Caught the lower corner. Another one in the outside corner. Taken for another strike, so it's 1-2. Swung under the fastball. Couldn't get it. Strike 3. That's out number 2. And here's the center fielder. Underhanded. 0 for 2. Swings at the curve. Couldn't reach it. Strike 1. Watches one go outside. Just missed. Ball 1. Hit on over to third. Instigates there. He'll glove it out of midair. That's out number 3. And Tundras are retired in order. Let's move to the bottom of the 6th inning. Still knotted up at 1 apiece. And both teams also the same amount of hits with 8. But we knew there was going to be a good game coming into it. And it's playing out just as we thought. Here's Shipwreck. 1 for 2 with a double. Which team's going to give in first? Shipwreck swings the first pitch, grounds over to Appleseed at second base, and she's thrown out at first for out number 1. A little impatient there. Here's Instigate, 2 for 2 with a single and a double. Can he go 3 for 3? Nope, he's going to get drilled in the hip. That was a blazing fastball right off the hip. Hopefully he's not injured on that one. Brings up Moreno now 0 for 2. And they're going to take out the pitcher after that. So Aguilar's getting taken out after beaning somebody. They're going to bring in Bam Park now. He comes in with a 3.47 ERA. Instigate takes off. Moreno looks at the pitch inside for a ball. And Instigate is thrown out. He got a good jump, but he got him out easily on that one. That one's fouled away. Takes ball 2 down low. 2-1. Line back to the pitcher. Almost knocked Park upside the head. So we're back how we were. Runner at first base. Brings up Summer Arnold as Moreno picked up a hit. Now have 2 outs. And Arnold's going to single up in the center. That's going to drop. Moreno's too slow to move to third. So runners at first and second now with 2 outs. Brings up the pitcher Lozano, who's 0 for 2. He really like to help his own cause here with the base hit. First pitch taken for a strike low. Said he's going to sky one out the center. This is not going to do it. Underhand is there. Gloves it for out number 3. And once again, the Neon leave 2 runners on. Do not score. Move to the top of the 7th. Still tied up at 1. As Regulations back in the box now for her 3rd at bat. She's 0 for 2. She's smiling, even though she's not having a good year. Here's the first pitch out towards short. Arnold comes up with it. Throw across in time for out number 1. That brings up the new pitcher, Bam Park. Batting 167. Would not be surprised if he gets taken out here for a pinch hitter, but they're going to leave him in, as this could go extra innings. He looks at the first pitch. Inside corner. Misses. Ball 1. Swings, fouls one off. So it's 1-1. Fastball hit right back to Lozano. Picks it up, throws over to first. That's out number 2. And that brings up Keith Ramsey as back at the top of their order. He's 1 for 3 on the day with a single. Takes the fastball on the inside, strike 1. Swings, hits one out towards second. Avenue has it. And a slow lob over to first. In time, out number 3. Tundras are retired in orders. Stretch time here at the stadium. Let's move to the bottom of the 7th inning. Still tied, 1 each. So top of the order for the Neon comes back up for the 4th time around. Barajas is 2 for 3 with 2 singles. He swings, fouls first pitch straight back. Strike 1. That misses inside for a ball. Hit high and deep to center. This is not going to carry. That's hauled in by underhanded for out number 1. Brings up Chris Sloan now, 1 for 3 with a single. Swings, fouls first pitch off. Line deep to right. This has got a chance to bounce off the wall, and Will gets away from the right fielder. Sloan's on his way to second, but it doesn't bounce far enough away to go to third. A little bit further, and he would have had a triple off that possibly. But that brings up Bird now, 1 for 3 with a single. 1 out runner at second. Now could use a nice timely hit. And that is smoked deep to center. Say goodbye to that one. 2-run shot from Bird. Neon take the lead here in the 7th. No doubter, 448 feet. Home run number 20. RBI 48 and 49. And that's what the Neon were waiting on. Bird to wake up. Here's Avenue, 1 for 3. She also has a home run. She still has 4 more than Bird, so Bird's got some work to do these last 2 games to catch up. She's going to lob one out to left. This is going to be caught for out number 2 as Avenue goes down. So out number 2, here's Shipwreck, 1 for 3 with a double. And she pops the first pitch up to the right-hand side. Right fielder waves everybody off, and that's hauled in for out number 3. That is the inning. But the Neon push 2 across. Bird with a 2-run home run. They now lead 3-1. It's moved to the top of the 8th. And that brings up Ryu now. Ryu, 1 for 3 with a single. How's Lozano looking? Do we want to take him out? He's still looking good for the moment. Keep track of his progress here. His first pitch is hit on the ground to first. Barajas has it. He'll run to the bag, step on it for out number 1. Ryu is retired, and here's brings up Alfaro, who's 1 for 3 with a single. First pitch he sees, taken for a strike on the inside. Swings into left, but right at Shipwreck, who gloves this one out of the air for out number 2. That brings up Appleseed, who's 1 for 3 with a single. This is how we want him at the plate. Nobody on. Swings at the first pitch, grounded up the middle. That's going to be a single for Appleseed. Puts the runner at first with 2 outs. Brings up the tying run at the plate, the former Aspen Lloyd, who's 2 for 3 with 2 singles. His average is now back below 200. And slider just misses low for ball 1. Curveball misses low, ball 2. Fastball is hit high and deep to right. This is possible trouble. No, it's going to stay in the park. Bird hauls it in on the warning track. Lloyd gave it a ride. Everybody held the collective breath on that one. But nothing happens. That's out number 3. Tundras leave a runner on base. Move to the bottom of the 8th. They still trail by 2. As Luca instigates back up again, 2 for 2. He was drilled in the hip last time out. So he's still having a perfect day. Been on base 3 times. So he takes a strike on the inside corner. Fastball outside misses. And he smokes one deep to right. Say goodbye to that as well. Home run for Instigate. His perfect day continues. Another no-doubter. 430 feet. Home run number 10, RBI 23. He makes up for getting drilled in the hip last time out. Here's Moreno batting 1 for 3 with a single. He's got plenty of pop in his bat to do the same thing. This fastball misses outside, ball 1. And he smokes one high and deep to center. Does this have enough? It looks like it does. Gone! Back-to-back shots for the Neon. Moreno knocks one out of here. It's been a while since he's knocked one out. 438 feet. That's home run number 16, RBI number 31. Back-to-back shots. Now the Neon have a comfortable 4-run lead. There's Summer Arnold. 1 for 2 on the day. As they're starting to tee off on Park. They're going to leave him in. And she skies one to center to try to do the same thing, but she does not have the power to do it, even though she does have 1 home run. As that one's caught for an out. Brings up the pitcher Lozano. We'll go ahead and take him out. His day's going to be finished. He'll pitch 8 innings, which is perfectly fine. He's done good. And let's see. Substitute. Who's going to come in? Who hasn't really pitched lately? Brooks. He pitched 2 games ago. Nope, that's the starter. Well, I guess it's going to be Brooks. Alright, so Andre Brooks comes in to pitch. Actually, he's coming in to pitch it, which he should not be doing. Because I wasn't paying attention. That's a manager failure there. And he pops up the pitch behind the plate, and that's caught. Sorry, Brooks. Didn't mean to do that for you. Brings up Barajas, 2 for 4 with 2 singles. It's getting late in the season. Manager's having mental issues. As Barajas takes a strike in the inside corner. Another fastball up high, ball 1. Lined out towards second. This is going to drop for a hit. Appleseed laid out but couldn't haul it in. Just out of reach of his glove. That's going to be a single for Barajas. Puts runners at first with 2 outs. And here's Sloan again, batting 2 for 4 with a single and a double. He's batting right-handed this time. Did he bat right-handed last time? No, he didn't. It's a whole different pitcher. I didn't even notice. Jenna Freeman's pitching now. I didn't even see that change. Slow grounder left side foul, so it's 0-2 on Sloan. So that misses outside for ball 1. Skied out in the right side, foul territory. This should end the inning. First baseman ranges way out there and hauls it in. That's out number 3. So sorry, Brooks. I did not mean to do that to you. But that'll end it for the 8th inning. 2 more runs score of 2 more home runs. It's now 5-1. It's moved to the final frame. Tundra's got some work to do if they want to stay in this one. They now trail 5-1. As Did steps in 1 for 3 with a single. And Andre Brooks is on the mound now. 3.24 ERA. And first pitch misses low, ball 1. Fastball shatters the bat. It's fouled away, so it's 1-1. Fouled away right-hand side, out of play, so it's 1-2. Blaze the fastball past him, swing and a miss, strike 3, 1 away. That brings up the center fielder underhanded, who's 0 for 3. First pitch taken for a strike outside. Fastball hit on the ground to first. Barajas comes up with it. Runs the first in time to get him out number 2. Nice defensive play over there at first. Down to the last chance for the Tundra. His regulation 0 for 3. Looks at a fastball. Strike on the outside corner. Swings. Fouls it off. So it's 0-2. Down to the last chance. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That ends the game. Neon win this one easily. It's pretty tight throughout, but they come through late in the last couple innings. They win this one 5-1. Out hit the Tundra 15-9. As the long ball played a big role in the Neon this time. Every run they scored was off the long ball, I believe. Top batter for the Tundra. They didn't have any. I guess we'll give it to Lloyd. He went 2 for 4, scored a run. That's pretty much it. They didn't have anything going. On the Neon side, Bird, no, we'll give this one to Instigate. He had the perfect day. 3 for 3, scored once, hit a home run, drove in one. Was it also hit by a pitch as well? We'll give it to him. He had a perfect day, so yeah. Otherwise, it would have been Bird. But Instigate comes through. Park picks up the loss for the Tundra. Went 2 innings, gave up 6 hits, 4 runs, struck out none. Gave up 3 homers, though. He's now 5-1, picks up his first loss on the year. And Lozano picks up the win for the Neon, went 8 innings, and they have 9 hits, 1 run, struck out 3, picks up his 8th win of the year. He's now 8-1. Lozano's having a really good year. Instigates the number 1 star, 3 for 3 with a homer, a double, an RBI, and a run scored. He also got caught stealing, I believe, at one point. Lozano with the number 2 star, 8 innings, 9 hits, gave up 1 earned run, struck out only 3. So he wasn't too sharp today, but he's got some good hits. Bird number 3 star, 2 for 4 with a homer, 2 RBIs, and a run scored. And that ends the brief 2-game losing streak from the Neon. Gives them 31 wins. They're 1 away from the all-time record with 2 games left to play. It is within reach if they can come through here. We've got 14 games to play. So let's go ahead and hop right to these. First one up is the Serpents taking on the Advocates. And looks like the Advocates are going to walk away. They do, double them up 6-3. Lucky Breaks taking on the Fantastics. Lucky Breaks early lead. Just do hang on, win 5-4. Razzles taking on Spider Bears. Razzles are going to walk away with the victory here, 9-3. Spots away, taking on the Guardians. Guardians double them up 4-2. Usually the Spots are better away on the road. Bandits taking on the Gobblers. 6-2 winners there. Super Sneaks and War Wagons. 2-1 victory for the Wagons. Water Bullets and the Outlaws, defending champs. They're going to win easily here, 10-4. Underworld taking on the Ancients. And Underworld walk away with a 3-2 victory there. Machos and the Riddles. Riddles with a shutout. Nope, they gave a 1-run late. Win 7-1. Grays and the Bottlenoses. Bottlenoses rack up a few and tack on a few more to win 7-4. Lucky Breaks and the Freedom. Back and forth action going on here, but Lucky Breaks going to hold on, 11-7. Favorites and the Craniums. Favorites score first. Craniums come back and tie it and win it in extra innings, 8-6. Nice game there. Bandits and the Bards. Bandits walk away with a 2-1 victory. Champs and Advocates. And Champs are going to walk away 7-3 victors there. And that does it for those games. So looking at the standings, Bush League Conference. Jubilee Division, defending champ Outlaw still out in first with a 26-20 record with 2 games left to play. So they have not secured the division just yet. Yeah, the Energetics have to win the next 2 games, and the Outlaws have to lose the next 2 for there to be a tie, but it's not going to matter, run differential. So unless the Energetics can really come back with some offense, they will not win the division. So most likely, yeah, the Outlaws are going to win that division there. Maybe Panvy division. Actually, let's go back to Jubilee. We're not done. Outlaws on 7 first. Interjects is second. Champs 24-23, 2.5 out. Bottlenoses are 4.5 out. Water Bullets trail in the division, down by 7. Now back to the NBA Panvy division. Guardians lead, 26-20 record. Got a 2-game lead over the favorites. Spots are in third, down by 3. Craniums down by 3.5. Bolters down by 10. Everybody in that division is out of it, except for the favorites and the Guardians. As those 2 are still battling for their division as well. Dynamic division, Tundras with that loss are now 30-16, but still hold a 3-game lead over the Razzles, so it doesn't matter. They have won their division. Machos are down by 6. Philosophers down by 11. Riddles trail also down by 11. Butcher Bum Conference, Satisfactory division. Bandits are starting to put a little distance between them and the Serpents. It's got a half-game lead now. Bandits are 27-20. Serpents are back by half a game. Bars are down by 2.5, so they're out of it. Yeah, because the Bandits only have 1 game left. Serpents have 2. So Serpents can still win the division. They have to win these next 2. And hope the Bandits lose 1. So run differential is exactly the same. Anyway, Gobblers in 4th place, down by 2.5 as well. Grays down by 6.5. Advocates down by 10. Ambitious division, Super Snakes with 25-21 record have a 1.5 game lead over the Lucky Breaks. So these 2 teams are still going after it. Freedom are also still in the running, down by 2 games. War Wagons and Fantastics are both out, down by 7. Persnickety division, Neon with that win are now 31-15. Got a 5-game lead over the Spider Bears in 2nd place, who are still in the wild card hunt. We'll take a look at that in here in a second. Underworld are 25-21, down by 6. Ancients down by 8. And the Elephants down the bottom, down by 12. So who's got the worst record? The Advocates got 17. No, Bolters are the worst record, 16-30. But the Neon currently have the best record in the league now with 31 wins. All by themselves. So let's take a look at the wild card now. It's getting interesting. Wild cards, let's see. Division leaders for the Bush League, Tundras, Guardians, and Outlaws currently leading our divisions, even though Tundras is the only one that's secured it. Razzles currently have the wild card, got a 3-game lead with the Machos. So with that being said, The Razzles are the wild card team in the Bush League Conference. Nobody else can catch them. Machos have 2 games left to play. They cannot do it. So the Razzles, everything is set up over there as far as, yeah, everything pretty much is set up over there. Just don't know who the division leader is going to be yet. It's going to be between the Guardians and the Outlaws. Those two can still lose theirs. But the wild card is pretty much secured. Yeah, well, we'll take that back. Because if the Guardians and Outlaws lose their division, that could still put them in the running. So it's not, at the moment, Razzles have the wild card, but that could still change. Bleacher Bum Conference. The Neon Band and Sewer Sneaks have the division at the moment. Spider Bear still lead the wild card. Actually, they're tied with the Serpents for the wild card. Yep, both same record. Underworld is still in it as well, down by 1. Bars and Gobblers also still in it, down by 2. So it's a 5-team race for the wild card. Actually, it's a 5-team race. So nothing's secured over here in the Bleacher Bum Conference yet. So it's going to take at least one more game before we start narrowing that down even further. And summary-wise, let's take a look. There we go. Let's see. Some more changes being made. The favorites have kicked off who? They kicked off a left fielder, Brock Williams, signed Maddox Presidente. A B- for a B-. They lost a little bit of power. Got more contact, more speed. The fielding is worse, which is not what you want in left field. You really want a better arm in fielding, but whatever. They've also freed up some money, so I guess they know what they're doing. We'll see. Favorites are not that great. I'll take that back. Favorites are what again? They were still in the running, right? Favorites, yeah. They're battling the Guardians. So they're still in the division hunt. Whoop, I went too far. Go back. All right, here we go. Yep, so, who knows? Might pay off for them. And we got a salary demands changes, and we got training for Dip Kirby. She's 30 years old, though. We're not going to do it. Even though it is cheap, I could do it. Because we've only got 2 games left to do it, and we're not going to really be able to afford anything else. She's going to lose some accuracy, but it isn't the worst in the world. She gains some velocity and some junk, and a chance to gain more velocity and junk. I think we're going to take it. We'll look at it in just a second, but I think we'll just go ahead and spend it and get that, because it's one of the few trainings we actually do this season, because we just do not have training budget. More salary demands. We'll look at all that later in the year, in the postseason when all that comes to play. We got training for Instigate. Can't afford it. Power and speed, more power, but he's 32. And we got training for Shipwreck, +1 power. We do have the money for that one. She's 28. And she has a chance to lose a negative. So yeah, I think we'll go for that one instead. Like I said, Dip Kirby is getting up there in age now, but Shipwreck is still in her 20s. Still developing. Yes, let's go and look at our player development. I think we're going to take this one because we can't afford the others except for that one. But I was going to take Kirby, but that one just popped up for Shipwreck. We can add more power to her. It's a shame it doesn't add more contact, though. That's her main Achilles heel, is her contact rating. Put her power up to 99. It's not really much of a difference, but that will max it out. I believe 99 is the max. So do we really want to do that then? A chance to lose that skill, but she's not a big runner anyway. Take that back. We'll take it away. Kirby, we are going to spend it on you. Since we're going into playoffs, we could use some more pitching help. So velocity and junk go up. Actually drops 1. It's not a big deal. We get these other 2, though. We do get the +2 velocities. That helps. And we get the +4 junk. That's going to help even more. That was a nice training there. And it maxed out her loyalty as well. Nice. That puts her velocity up to 74. Junk's to 65. It actually drops 1 to 65. But yeah, that was a nice improvement for her. Yeah, she really has been a surprise for the pitching squad this year, being the number 4 starter. But that'll do it for this one. It's starting to heat up. We got 2 games left to go. Neon hit the road, taking down the Underworld. Neon coming with 31-15. Ned Wesman's on the mound, still undefeated with 6-0 with a 4.76 ERA. Taking on the 25-21 Underworld. Royal Bessie's going to be the mound with a 5-4 record, 3.86 ERA. Could be a good pitching matchup looking at the attributes, so we'll see what happens here. But the Neon are flying high still. Got the best record in the league now. Yeah, still got 2 players really battling out for Offensive Player of the Year, even though I think Avenue's got it. But Bird's trying to catch up. She's got 2 games left, down by 4 home runs. I don't know how many RBI she's down by now. It's take a look at it. Nope, not development. My team. Nope, went too far. How many RBIs is she trailing now? Avenue, you have 57 RBIs this season. And Bird, you got 49. So yeah, you got a little work to do to catch up on the RBI total. But you still could do it if you have 2 killer games. But I think Avenue's got it in the bag. Definitely going to be MVP. Anyway, like I said, that'll do it for this one. We will see you back here for game 47. Neon on the road, taking on Underworld. Postseason coming up soon. See you then.